some cursed objects that still amaze the world today, which will surprise you too. Number 1. In 1922, British archaeologist Howard Carter made a discovery in Egypt's Valley of the Kings that was going to shake the world. He discovered the tomb of Pharaoh Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun was a young king whose death occurred at just 18 to 19 years of age. His tomb had remained untouched for 3,000 years. When Carter and his team opened the tomb, they found an inscription there which contained a warning. Initially, people considered this just a myth, but then some strange deaths started occurring. Lord Carnarvon, who was the main financier of this expedition, died first. Just a few months after the tomb was opened, he was bitten by a mosquito and died from the infection. Another strange thing at that time was that when he died, all the lights in the city of Cairo suddenly went out. After this, other people connected to the tomb also started dying in suspicious ways. Some died in accidents, and some from illnesses. Because of this, the media started calling it a curse. But the interesting thing is that Howard Carter, who discovered the tomb himself, lived for another 17 years and died a natural death. For this reason, some historians believe the curse was a media hype, while some people say there were some toxic fungi and bacteria inside the tomb that were harming people's health after exposure. Still, even today, people feel an inner fear about disturbing Tutankhamun's tomb. Was the curse real or a coincidence? This mystery still amazes people.
Number 2. In 1950, an Italian painter, Giovanni Bragolin, painted a picture which was called the Crying Boy painting because it showed a small boy crying. At that time, this painting became so popular in Europe that many people in Europe bought it and started putting it up in their homes. But in 1980, incidents of houses catching fire started appearing in many homes in the UK. A local UK newspaper, The Sun, reported that wherever these paintings were, cases of fire were the highest. But the surprising thing was that everything burned in the fire, but this painting did not burn at all. Firefighters also confirmed this fact, that the painting was found safe every time. After this, fear spread among people that this painting was cursed. People started destroying this painting or throwing it out. The Sun newspaper also ran a campaign in 1985 in which they asked people for the paintings and burned them in a public bonfire. Some people believed that the boy shown in this painting was an orphan whose house had caught fire and his parents had died. After this incident, he never spoke. When his painting was made and kept in any house, it did the same thing that had happened to him. All these were undocumented claims, but they made the painting even more mysterious. Even today, the Crying Boy painting is included in the list of haunted objects. Number 3. In the late 1960s, a nursing student and her roommate had a Ragged Ann doll. Gradually, they noticed that the doll would change its place. Sometimes it would be found in another corner of the room by itself. Sometimes small papers with "Help Me" written on them were found. Then, one day, they saw a red liquid like blood coming from the doll. Frightened, they called a psychic, who said this doll was possessed by the spirit of a little girl named Annabelle. Later, famous paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren took the doll into their custody. The Warrens said it was the presence of a demon, not an innocent child's spirit. According to them, once a man challenged the doll and laughingly said, "If there really is a demon in the doll, then show me something." That same day, that man's car met with an accident and he died. Even after this, other death incidents related to the Annabelle doll occurred, which amaze people. Even today, this doll is kept in a locked glass box at the Warrens Occult Museum, on which "Positively Do Not Open" is written. The Annabelle case became so popular that a movie in the Conjuring universe was also made on it. But the real doll still scares people as a curse and a mystery.
Number 4. In 1972, some farmers in China's Shanxi province were digging a well in their fields. During the excavation, they found some strange pottery fragments and pieces of statues. When archaeologists arrived, they discovered the Terracotta Army, which was a shock to the world. This army was a massive underground tomb built in the 3rd century BC for China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. It contained thousands of life-sized statues of soldiers and horses. This was a kind of afterlife army for the emperor, so that his rule would remain protected even after death. But the strange thing was that the lives of the farmers who first discovered it were ruined. Many reported that their houses were torn down by the government for excavation. They lost their land, and their financial condition became very bad. Some even died due to poverty and illness. Local villagers started saying that all this was the result of the emperor's curse because his spirit was disturbed. Even some members of the excavation team died early. This made people even more convinced that disturbing the tomb was inviting a curse. So far, archaeologists have not opened the main tomb chamber of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Even today, the terracotta army is officially considered a haunted discovery.
Number 5. In 1941, archaeologists from the Soviet Union discovered the tomb of the famous conqueror Timur, Tamerlane, in Uzbekistan. Timur was a terrifying 14th century ruler who had spread his empire from Central Asia to the Middle East. Local people always talked about a curse related to his grave. Written on his grave was, "Whoever opens my grave will unleash an invader more terrible than me." But the Soviet team did not believe this superstition, and on June 19, 1941, they removed the stone slab from the grave. What happened after this shook the world. Just 3 days after opening the grave, on June 22, 1941, Hitler launched Operation Barbarossa against the Soviet Union, which became the largest and most terrifying operation of World War II. Hitler deployed more than 3 million soldiers, 3,500 tanks, and thousands of aircraft. The Soviet forces were completely unprepared because a non-aggression pact had been signed between Hitler and Stalin, in which both had promised not to attack each other. But Hitler broke that promise. About 4 million people died in this war. This coincidence was so scary that people considered it a curse. When Stalin was told this story, he ordered Timur's remains to be reburied with full Islamic rituals. When this reburial happened at the end of 1942, just a few weeks later, the Soviet army turned the tide of the war by counterattacking the Germans at the Battle of Stalingrad and pushed the Germans back. Even today, historians consider this a major coincidence, while the people of Central Asia say it was the curse of disturbing Timur's grave.
Number 6. In a northern Italian village, a small silver vase was made. This vase was originally made for a young bride, but on the wedding night itself, that bride was murdered in her room under mysterious circumstances. Before dying, she was holding this vase in her hand. After that, people believed the vase was cursed. Then this vase kept getting passed down from generation to generation, but whoever possessed this vase met a very violent and sudden death. People say that whoever adopted it would die within a few days. Cases of this vase were reported in the 19th and 20th centuries as well. Every new family kept it in their home, and within a short time, someone or the other died from a tragic accident, murder, or illness. Because of this, it got the name the Bassano vase curse. It is said that after this, the authorities confiscated it, sealed it in a lead box, hid it, and to this day, no one knows where that vase is. Some theories say it was locked away in a secret location or museum storage so that no curse would be activated again. Friends, which of these incidents did you find the most shocking? Please mention it in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and share the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.